For those of you who have a myriad of activities and a wide range of bustle all day, it certainly is not an easy thing to always be primed and fit all the time. A wide range of your busy life in the office would be very seized to all the attention and demand your capabilities to the maximum, because it could have been you experience stress when completing all the work for you. There are many reasons why a person becomes a cause of stress and not a maximum inside do all the work, because it's always a balance to your work with the bustle of doing things that are fun and make you happy. Only you alone know and understand how you experience stress and what you can do to cope with it at the time. Here are some steps that can be done to cope with the stress that hit you. First, expand the drinking water. Most people assume that when you are stressed, consume alcoholic beverages such as wine can help you immediately. It can only help you, but only for a moment, because the study mentions that drinking a glass or two of wine glasses will help us become more relaxed and casual. But in fact, the effects of the alcohol contained in the wine will only last for a few hours only, and you will be returned to feel stress when woke up afterward. Reproduce white water is the most appropriate option for you to do, because water will help you recover from the effects of a lack of bodily fluids that are likely to cause you stress. The shortage of white water intake in the body will also make your brain performance slightly slowed down because of lack of oxygen, and these of course will make your body becomes quickly fatigued and prone to stress. Therefore, you need to always ensure drinking water in sufficient quantities every day. This will help you avoid unnecessary stress. Second, do meditation. Maintaining the balance of the burden of the mind is a very important thing for you to do as a step to avoid stress. You can do a meditation session and clears the mind and improve concentration of your thinking. Meditate for 15 minutes will help clear your mind back, because it is equivalent to doing the rest for 1 hour. When you experience stress, you can do a short meditation for a few minutes and it will simply help you in coping with stress you are experiencing. Meditation will also help you to always think of free and loose, so you can leave for a moment all lamented over their fate and pressure in work that often makes you stress. Third, avoid foods high in carbohydrate. In most people, the stress will cause them to be a little firm and uncontrollable when eating, because it is likely to be done as a form of impingement upon the perceived stress. But it is very important for you to be aware that the med consumption a lot of foods that contain high carbohydrates will tend to increase the insulin levels in your body, and it can make your mood worse and your body feels tired quickly. Because of those reasons, you are expected to keep eating patterns and also your food intake as well. Fourth, with enough sleep and rest. It would be very difficult for us to control stress when we're less rest and experience fatigue. You could have a series of bad days when you're not doing rest in sufficient time. Lack of sleep will also make you hard to concentrate and is very easy to get angry, because it is difficult to control emotions. Even though it sounds very trivial and not so important, but lack of sleep can lead to many problems in the fatal day. Therefore, avoid driving or riding a motorcycle while you sleep deprived. Try to meet your daily hours of sleep for 7 hours every night so you can work fine the next day. All people would never reach the point where saturation levels turned into pressure or stress. By following the 4-way above, the expected can help you deal with it and go back to original condition. Don't forget also to keep thinking positive and believe that every problem must have a way out. That way, you can face all problems not as pressure but rather as a challenge.